this way.
Fuck, I just forgot to put. Okay. Um. I need to stop fucking laughing at this shit. Camera. So this is just a fun. Have I played the game Deadlock? Not at all. No. But have I spent the last week watching gameplay videos and reading up on the lore of every single character on the Deadlock wiki and listening to hours and hours of their voice lines and voice interactions? Yes, I have. And have I seen a lot of Deadlock fan art of the sexual variety? Yes, I have. And so, all that being said, I felt like, putting money where my mouth is and rating where these fine honeys of men stand in terms of my personal level of attraction. And I started drinking because I can and I want to, and I like to get a little tipsy from time to time. Um, Specifically, I'm drinking, I don't know if y'all could see that, it's some sort of fuck ass IPA. I got it from the grocery store for like $4. It's called Voodoo Ranger G-Force. First time trying it. It's got 11% alcohol volume. I don't know what that means. I guess it means it gets you kind of drunk because I am a little tipsy. And I mixed it with Monster Energy Ultra Strawberry Dreams, my favorite flavor. Monster sponsor me. Fuck, I know none of y'all care. Yeah, we're rating the men of am I recording? Tell me I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording. Sorry, this has been a horrible intro and I apologize. Um but yes, we're rating the men of Deadlock on where I rank them in terms of personal attraction and what like hooking up with them would be like. And this is specifically, this isn't just like being horny or whatever. This is also trying to be like getting into the sort of like the minds of these characters and like truly like from a lore perspective, what would hooking up with this character be like realistically, as much as possible anyway. Um I've seen way too much fan art. Like, have I played this game at all? No. Have I spent many an hour jerking it to fan art of these characters? Yes. Okay, that's maybe a bit too explicit for you too. I'm recording, right? I'm recording. Um. Ugh. God, I love drinking, but I hate drinking. So yeah, we're rating the men of Deadlock. Sorry, this has been a horrible intro. If you've made it this far, you're a trooper and I salute you. I did this before with like the League of Legends male champions. Um and I decided to make the tiers before I got drunk, so it was a bit more organized. So let's just go over these ratings real quick. We have the top tier, which is My Life Is Yours for One Sweet Lay, which I think is fairly self-explanatory. Boyfriend material, which I feel is also self-explanatory. Fuck buddies, so like a dude who's probably sex with them is good and they're physically, or like I'm physically attracted to them, but there's not really an emotional component there, so I wouldn't ever want more than that. One night stand, which is also I feel like very self-explanatory, of like I probably like I was bored or I just am doing it for the clout or the experience of being with them. Range at the next tier. I'm recording, right? Okay, I'm recording. Fuck. Rain check slash if I was bored, which is like it's basically the closest to no without being an outright no. It's like the tier of like if I was in a better mood, it depends on my mood basically of whether or not I'd say yes or no to this man. Um, Nah, which is another self-explanatory one of just a straight no from me, dog. And then there's um, can people hear? I hope this people can hear me. Not that anybody wants to hear my dumbass talk. And then the next one is hard pass, which is basically an even like I would under no circumstance would I ever have sex with this person. Ever. Um okay, so that's all the tiers. Am I shooting myself in the foot a little bit making this video about a game that's still in open beta or early access or whatever the fuck you want to call it, where half the characters on this thing still don't have like their finalized look? Yes, I am kind of shooting myself in the foot there, but I have opinions and I need to make them known. So fuck it, let's get into it. Ugh. Okay, first up we got Abrams, and that is going to be an immediate. My life is yours for one, sweet lay. He's a man with a job. He's a man with a mission, and he looks like a character from an Absolute Blue comic. And if you know who Absolute Blue is, that's ball knowledge right there, and I salute you, my fellow soldier. If you don't know who Absolute Blue is, get on the Googles and look that shit up because it is fire. That is fire. Spank bank material. Who the fuck? Who am I saying spank bank? The fuck? I'm recording, right? Okay, I'm recording. But yeah, I don't know. He's tall. He's muscular. He's got the horns. He's got the scruff and the facial hair. I feel like he smells like cigarettes and just natural musk. He's, you know, kind but still gruff around the edges. He really, Abrams, please give me a chance. Please. Please give me a chance. And I feel like hooking up with Abrams, like sleeping with Abrams or whatever, it would be a very he's not too much of any one even though he is a big gruff, like he could be a dominant man. He's not too much of anything. He's not too rough, but he's not too gentle. He's just the right amount of everything you need him to be. Like I feel it, like it would be a vanilla experience overall. Like I don't think he's probably the kinkiest guy out there, but it would be the good kind of vanilla. It's like vanilla with sprinkles. It's like I fucks hard with this. So like yeah, Abrams, my man, get that cigarette, blow the smoke in my face, and I thank you for it. Like if I could just, if I could breathe his cigarette air, that would be enough for me. Abrams is top tier. Again, he looks like an Absolute Blue comic character, and I love that for him. Love him. He is in the My Life Is Yours for One Sweet Lay. Okay, next up is we got Apollo. And before anybody judges me, I looked on the wiki for this before adding him because I wanted to be sure. The wiki says he is bare minimum 18 years old. So I'm working with that knowledge. If some the developer on the game says no, he's actually underage, then I sincerely apologize for the opinion I'm about to give. Because I'm working with the knowledge that he is of legal age. All that being said, Apollo, fuck buddies. Skinny, pretty boys, I'm not repulsed by them. I don't think they're unattractive. They're just typically not like the type I go for. But I could still like, mess around, fool around, and have some fun there. And so Apollo would be like, I feel like, just a fuck buddy situation. Just like he would be not even fuck buddies really, but like that's the guy that like I could call up and be like, hey, you wanna like jerk off together and do oral stuff? And he'd be like, yeah, sure, I'm down. He's clean, he's proper, and but I feel this in my soul, in my core. Apollo, guys love to fucking flake on plans, and Apollo's the dude who's like, oh yeah, we made plans. I'm committed. Like he makes the time. I'm so tired of dudes who are like, you try to make plans with them or whatever, and it just becomes a constant cyclical issue of like, oh yeah, I know we don't need plans, but some motherfucker, nothing the fuck came up. You just are getting cold feet and don't want to actually like meet up or whatever. And that's just annoying as fuck. And I feel like Apollo would not do that. Apollo would be like, no, we made plans and I'm a man of my word. Let's get together. So, like, I have applause, applause, applause to Apollo for that behavior. He also is just kind of cute. Again, not the typical type I go for, but he's just kind of cute, and I feel like the sex with him would probably be not even like outright sex, but just like, again, like some light oral play and jerking it together. Like, oh, it's yeah, Apollo, fuck buddies. Apollo's fuck buddies. Bebop. On to the next one. Bebop is difficult because again, this is like trying to get into the lore of it and thinking about not just being horny about it, but actually trying to like truly imagine what sex with this character is like. And Bebop is a robot. He's a robot. The dude's a huge robot made of scrap metal and probably a bit rusty and other bits like that. So, like, already the physical component is not there. But he's a good man with a great. I believe he's voice acted by the man who voice acts Vander for Arcane, which, bruh, Vander from Arcane could fuck me down any fucking day, and I would be like, yes, God. Like, bruh. So, like, he's got the voice and he's got the personality. Like, he's totally my type, but again, he's a rusty automaton golem or whatever. So, like, on a physical level, I feel like the sex wouldn't be that great. It would be a purely spiritual. It would just be like him talking dirty while you like jerk off or something on the bed. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess technically you could like glue a strap onto him and make it work or whatever, but like, I don't know. It's just the metal component would make it all feel very there would be like a distance created. It would just feel very impersonal. But I do love Bebop. I don't know. I feel if we could make it work, if we could make it work with the robot body or whatever, Bebop is fuck buddies. Like that's just like I want to be there for him. Truly, I do. But again, with the robot body, it just makes it difficult. Um, Billy. On to the next one, Billy. He's got a human. Again, I'm not a furry. No shade to the furries. Furries, I see you. I understand you. And I support you. What's up? I'm just not about it myself personally. Um, but that's the thing with Billy. He's got a goat head, but a human body. So I feel like I could make that work. I and I agree with the man. Again, personality wise, he's kind of my type. I do like a man that's just kind of angry and shouting all the time. And politically, I agree with a lot of his points or whatever. But like, damn, he do be kind of annoying though. Fuck. But like a human body with goat head, I feel like the goat head would just like weird. It would have to be like a situation of like I got a blindfold on, or you got a bag on your head, because the goat head would just take me out of it the whole time. I'd just be like, it's weird as fuck. I feel like I'm fucking an actual goat, even with the human body. Um, what was I saying? Billy, yeah. He does have a sort of je ne sais quoi quality about him, a little like an umami thing. Like there's a something something to him. I dig it, but like, bruh, the go ahead really takes me out of it. I don't know. I feel like Billy is. I don't want to put everybody in fuck buddies because I feel like I'm gonna ultimately put too many in fuck buddies. But also, I feel like, damn, again, also, the dude would be annoying as fuck. Like, he'd be that dude that wants, I don't know, because he does have that voice interaction with Viper where he definitely seems like the type where he's willing, for sex, he's willing to just shut up and go through it or whatever. You know, I'm gonna put him in rain check if I was bored. I feel like that's the safe bet for him. Or, you know, I'm gonna, oh god, I feel sick as fuck. Oh, okay. It passed. It passed. It passed. On to the next one. I'm trying to be quicker about this shit because my League of Legends one went on for like almost 2 hours. But also, that's League of Legends. There's like 50 dudes to rate or whatever the fuck. Um, but yeah, I feel like Billy is a rank. If I was a bit like the body is there, the body is hot, and I feel like sex with him would be overall enjoyable. I don't feel like he's bad at sex or whatever. I don't know, like, not that somebody can be bad. I mean, yeah, people can be bad. I've slept with guys where it's really just like you're just baring your teeth and praying that it gets over with quickly. And I don't think Billy's bad at sex, but I don't know, the goat head thing really takes me out. Like, he's a like, if I was bored, I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll hit you up. Okay, now on to the next guy. And this is one where I feel like I'm about to shock and surprise a lot of people and get. Am I recording? Okay, I'm recording. I'm about to surprise and shock a lot of people with my controversial opinion because Drifter is the dude I've been seeing the most like porn and fan art of or whatever. But again, isn't just like horny fantasy hypothetical. It's like actually trying to get like realistically, what would sex with this person be like? And I gotta put Drifter in Nah. Like I like an aggressive man. His psychopathy, like serial murder tendencies. Hey, it's not healthy, but I'm willing to admit it does sort of kind of do something for me. I'm sort of kinda or whatever. But like realistically, sex with him, you would try to plan a hookup with this dude, and then he would show up at your place smelling like absolute shit. Smelling like a fucking outhouse. Because the dude is literally soaked in blood and shit. He would show up to your place and he'd be like, hey, and he'd be like, hey, and then like the first thing you smell when he comes into your home, it's just like, oh my, what the fuck? Like, dude, did you shower before this? And Drifter would be like, nah, man, sorry, that's like the blood and guts from a homeless dude I killed a week ago, and I haven't bathed because I like to ferment in like like, if you actually look at Drifter's model for a moment, his hands are permanently like stained red from the amount of people he's killed, and he just doesn't wash his hands. Like, he's got probably the dirtiest underneath the nails. The dude's wearing pants that are held up by a literal rope belt, like some drawstring. This is a man who doesn't bathe, and so he just smells like fucking. The man probably smells like roadkill. Like, yeah, on a physical level, he's really hot. His personality does a lot for me, but I feel like the actual smell of him would make me fucking vomit. And hey, I'm there with the kinky people. I'm there with the freaks and stuff. I like a little musk on a man, but the kind of I like, hey, I had a long day from work and I just got home musk. Or hey, I just did a 2-hour session at the gym musk. I don't want that fucking I haven't bathed in 2 weeks and I'm covered in actual blood and shit. And that's what Drifter's probably smelling like. If the man bathed, I would be all for it. But he doesn't. The man does not. And also again, I like an aggressive man. I like a man that's gonna hurt me a little. But like, this is a man who's gonna like actually like genuinely, and stop, if we can all just stop being horny for 1 second, for 1 moment. I know we all make the jokes about like, yeah, I just want a dude who's gonna like fucking step on me and fucking hurt me and fucking destroy me, or like I want a dude who's gonna beat me the fuck up. I know we all like to make jokes about that, about how we want like this super aggressive man that's gonna like actually choke you out and hurt you in the bedroom or whatever. But Drifter is beyond that. Drifter is literally going to be fucking you and then tearing your guts out while he's fucking you. He's going to like claw the skin off of you as he's fucking you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just not that kind of boy. So I'm sorry, Drifter. I gotta put you in knob. My man, I'm sorry. Like, he's hot. He's hot and I like him. But like, realistically, sex with him is probably just a horrible experience and you're gonna die after. And it would be one thing if he would fuck me and then like a quick death, yeah, sure, like I'm there for it. But that's not what he's gonna torture you and it's gonna hurt. So I'm sorry, Drifter. Put you in a nah. That's a nah, man. Yep. On to the next dude. Who is, I believe, Dynamo, Professor Dynamo. Okay, I love Heart of Gold, this man. Also, the other thing about Dynamo is if you actually listen to his voice lines and like read in between the character or whatever, he's not as like Boy Scoutish and like squeaky clean as he might lead you to believe. Like, this is a man who is willing to be a bit morally flexible when it's required. Also, his voice really, really does it for me. I don't know who voice acts this man, but like, hats off to you. That being said, he does not have a body. So it's another situation with Bebop where like I feel like it would be a situation where like he just has to like talk horny to you while you like are jerking off in the bed or whatever, or like you attach a strap on to him and sort of make it work. I love him on a personality wise. Dynamo, 100% love him. Does it for me, totally my type. But physically, not again the robot body, and he doesn't even have like a sexy robot body either. So I don't know. It feels weird to rate him lower than Bebop because it's the same situation of like personality and voice 100% totally my type, but physically there's just lacking. But also, Bebop is a married man. He's married to a woman. And I maybe it's just me because all my life, every man that's ever hit on me has been married. Like, if you're a married man with children, you're in my DMs. I don't know why that is. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because I live in the South or whatever, but uh, married men cannot get enough of me. And while I do find it flattering to be like, this dude is, this married man thinks I'm so attractive that he's willing to cheat on this person he's made this lifelong vow to. While I do find that deeply flattering, ultimately, I am still like, that's just still kind of like hurtful and gross that you're willing to cheat on like this person that you have made a lifelong vow to be like just for like a quickie with me. And ultimately, with me, and shout out to the gay men out there, or not shout out, word of warning to the gay men out there who are hooking up, or not just the gay men, to anybody who's hooking up with a married man and is in that train of thought. We're like, oh my god, I can't believe this dude is willing to like cheat on his wife to be with me. I must be so gorgeous and wonderful. A man that's willing to cheat on his wife for like a hookup or whatever, he's gonna get with the first person that says yes to him. It's not a case of you being so attractive that he's willing to cheat on his wife. It's that he wants to cheat on his wife, and he's going to cheat on his wife with the first person that says yes to him. He was already looking. You were just the one to say yes to him. Sorry, that was a sideways tangent rant. But yeah, with Bebop, I would be like, it's like I'm flattered, but like also you do have a wife, so I feel like you're betraying your morals or whatever. So yeah, Dynamo, I gotta put him in One Night Stand. Like, I love everything about him, but like, if you're cheating on your wife to be with me, I would just be like, yeah, that just kind of ruins the appeal because you're like, you're a good dude, and I thought more of you. Um, yeah, so, Dynamo would be like a one night stand situation, and I would leave the one night stand feeling a bit shitty about myself. Am I recording? Okay, I'm recording. On to the next guy. We got my boy, Gray Talon. My man, my homie, my native brother. It feels wrong to judge him because Gray Talon is still... So for anybody who just clicked on this video, I mean, I doubt anybody's going to click on this video and actually watch it, and I doubt of the, like, one or two people who actually watch this video and are going to get to this point are going to... Anyway, Gray Talon... Or Deadlock was originally going to be a sci-fi themed shooter under the name of Neon Prime until they decided to like change art direction and made it this like classical 1940s 50s styled fantasy noir themed game or whatever. And Gray Talon is still technically using the model that was made for him when the game was going to be Neon Prime. So it does feel a bit hasty to judge him before his what is probably going to be his on an appearance he isn't going to keep when the game actually like fucking publicly releases or whatever. But working off of his current model, I do like an older gentleman. I do like a strong but silent type. I like that Gray Talon's got a code and he's out for, again, personality wise, he does a lot for me. I love an older gentleman. I don't necessarily think he's ugly. I don't like men that have hair longer than me, though. I'm the one with long hair in the relationship. If you got hair longer than me, that's a no-go. I'm sorry. That's how it be. I don't know. But with his current model and physical appearance, he just doesn't do much for me. I'm sorry, Grey Talon. I'm sorry. I feel like that's got to be like also really I feel like sex with him would be like because he is still working with the trauma of losing his family and everything. Sex with him would be a very like it would be quick. It wouldn't necessarily be unpleasant, but it would be quick, brutal, and silent. He would just be. It would be a 20-minute in and out. He fucks you silently. Like it wouldn't be bad, but it wouldn't be good. And so I feel like great talent, my man. I gotta put you in a rain check if I was bored. I'm sorry to do it to you. Sorry to do it to you. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from you. Okay, on to the next guy. We got Infernus. He's just kind of a bit boring. Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? I mean, again, physically, I don't. He's not ugly, but he's not typically the type that I go for. Um, I don't know. He just strikes me as a bit boring, though. Like I feel like everything about him's just a bit boring and standard, and like I feel like sex with him would be a very, very vanilla experience. Like I would just be like, yeah, I mean this was good, but I could have just like jacked off and saved myself the time of meeting up with you or whatever. Um Infernus. But he's a good guy though. He's got a good heart on him, and Infernus. I gotta put you in. I'd probably put him in one. Like, yeah, I'd fuck him just to see what it's like, and then go from there. But like starting off, he's got to be like one nut. The Infernus is a. I'm not. I think I recorded. Oh god, I can't tell if I'm about to puke or fall asleep because am I recording? I'm recording. It's midnight where I am. I probably should have gone to sleep like 2 hours ago because I got a thing in the morning, but that's whatever. Yeah, Infernus is a one night stand of like, yeah. I'll get a taste, and then depending on how it goes, I'll go further from there. Calvin, my next man. Um, so like, personality wise, he does a lot for me. I like it. He's a good man with a good heart. He's a bit preachy, but he's nice, and I like him. All that being said, though, canonically, this man smells. He's a corpse. He's a corpse. He is a dead person with zero. Like, he is cold to the touch. Canonically, he is like this. This is a dead man. He also hasn't changed his clothes since being resurrected, which is also another canon thing because it's mentioned in one of his voice lines that he won't take off his parka because the stone that's keeping him alive is attached to the parka. So he's afraid if he takes off the parka, he'll die. Oh my god, I'm so drunk. The world is spinning and I don't like it. The world is spinning and I do not like it. Damn you, Voodoo Ranger G-Force Supercharged Juicy IP. What the fuck is an IPA? Someone, if anybody watches this fucking video, tell me in the comments what the fucking IPA is. I don't know what this shit is. I just grabbed something because it was cheap. Where was I? Yeah. He canonically smells like a corpse. And, you know, that's the same issue with Drifter. I've gotta put Kelvin in a, like, I'm sorry, man. Also, he's a ginger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kelvin, I gotta put you in a nah, man. I'm sorry. On to the next hottie. And we got Lash. And that's gonna be boyfriend material right there. He's hot and he knows it. I love toxic I'm not proud to say this. I'm sorry. I try to be woke and progressive. I'm sorry. But I like... Okay, I'm good. What? I like toxic positivity. Or not positivity. Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm sorry to... I like toxic masculinity. I like a man that's too confident. And also Lash physically is totally my type, and I would absolutely let him choke me out and hurt me and do awful things and horrible things to me. Lash is 100% my type, and I love him. I love him. If Lash were real, I would be thirsting on him, like, hard as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But he is a fine motherfucker, and I love him, and I would marry him and make him pies every day. You just be like, you can beat me, love. I'll be in the kitchen making you a sandwich. Or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But he's Lash is hot. I'm sorry. And the toxic level of confidence he has really does it for me. I'm sorry, the world just started spinning for a moment. Okay, next up we got Mirage. That's My Life Is Yours for One Sweet Lay. He is an honest, loyal, respectful man. And I know my guilty pleasure is men like Lash that are awful and will hurt you emotionally and physically. That's my guilty pleasure. But what my heart truly yearns for is a man that's loyal and respectful and kind. And that's what Mirage is. He's loyal, respectful, kind, and fine as fuck. I love a Middle Eastern man. The beard, the hair, the nose, everything about Mirage is a 10 out of 10. In the words of... Who's that redheaded bitch with the books? Not... I forget what her name is. I'm sorry. I'm a little tipsy right now. But in her words, Mirage walked out of every romance novel ever written. Mirage is 100% my type. I love him to death. And I feel like he would be a very gentle lover. He would be a very gentle, understanding lover. And sex with him would be an experience. Can't get enough of him. Love him. Mirage. There is not... Yo, NSFW creators out there, porn creators out there, I need you to step up your game and recognize Mirage as being a hot as fuck man. 100%. That is not even... That man is husband material. That he is a good man. Put some respect on his name. Put some goddamn respect on his name. Mirage is the best. I love him dearly. Character from a video game that I haven't even played. I love him dearly. I want to play Deadlock. I'm just waiting for somebody to send me a code on Steam. On to the next man. Pocket. And that's got to be a rain check if I was bored. I'm sorry. Physically, I like Pocket. If I ever get a chance to play the game before public access or full release or whatever. He's probably the dude I'm gonna main. Because I do feel seen and represented by his specific genre of androgynous men or whatever the fuck he's going for. But I don't know. I feel he's too broody and whiny, and I feel like sex with him would just be like kind of a letdown, honestly. Like he'd be like, I'm too closed in. I'm too emotionally distant. And not in the way with like a more like a dominant masculine dude who's like emotionally withdrawn, like fucks you like you hate. Fuck me like you hate my guts, bruh. That's the way a masculine, a more dominant man would probably get with you or whatever. Like who's emotionally, like a bad boy who's emotionally withdrawn. He's gonna fuck you like he wants to hurt you, but doesn't actually hurt you. But he hurts you just a little, so you like it. Pocket isn't given that kind of bad boy energy, unfortunately. Pocket is given wimpy, limp dick, like, man. But he's not ugly. And if I was bored, I would probably, like, have, like, a quickie with him or whatever. So, with Pocket, it would really be a situation of, like, like, just maybe or whatever. Like, if I was in the mood, yeah, I'd toss him a pity fuck, I suppose. So on to how long has this shit been going on for? 42. Holy shit, it's been going on for 42 fucking minutes. I am so sorry to anybody who's watched this shit. I thought this would be like a quick little 30-minute adventure. But I get yapping, I'm sorry. Not that anybody fucking cares. On to the next man. 7, that's a hard pass, and I don't gotta explain this shit. That's a hard fucking pass right there. Hard fucking pass. Hard fucking pass. Shiv. And I'm sorry, Shiv, that's gotta be another hard fucking pass. There's nothing worse than an ugly dude who has the confidence of a hot dude. Ugly dudes who think they got it and they don't, it's truly like the worst genre of men. It's like you don't have the right to be acting like that. Like his hair looks awful. The fuck ass pompadour he's got going on, it's dumb as shit. Fuck is stupid. I'm gonna shave your head off. He's ugly, and his voice, like if like take 5 minutes to listen to his voice interactions or whatever. His voice is not matching the body. His voice isn't matching the face. And he's trying to give like this bad boy thing with it. It's just not working. I'm sorry, Shiv. I'm not sorry. Fuck you, Shiv. Fuck you. That's a hard pass. You're ugly and you ain't got no right to have that much confidence. And your voice is fucked and it doesn't match the face and your hair is stupid. Fuck this man. But I ain't fucking this man, but someone else must be. Fuck this man. For real. Sinclair. What the fuck? I don't know what's happening there. But close that shit. Him hating his wife weirdly does kind of sort of do it for me. I don't know why it does it for me. But a man sort of hating his wife. And also, it's established that he isn't, like, in love with his wife and married or whatever, but, like, is cheating on her because of, like, weird sexual reasons. He's actively trying to get away from his wife because him and his wife are trapped in the same body or whatever the fuck. So, I mean, that does kind of take points away from... I don't know. But the faceless, mask thing he's got it going on with the mustache totally has that. Sinclair is a one night stand. Also, with him being a magician or whatever, I feel like sex with him's got to be at least interesting. Is that fuck buddies? I don't know. Sinclair, there's something about Sinclair that really does it for me. And I gotta put him in the one night stand. I don't know. It's like dudes who wear masks while you're fucking them. It's so, you can imagine, like, because they're wearing a mask and you don't see the face, you can sort of make believe how attractive you want them to be underneath the mask, and it will be just as true as anything else because you don't know what they look like. And so I don't know. There's the mystery of it. The mystery of it. Like, if he hit me up on Grindr, I feel like he would have a faceless profile and wouldn't send nudes, but I would be so intrigued by the personality that I'd be like, you know what? I don't need to see you. I'll work around it. Oh my god! I think I'm about to puke or throw up or something. Shit. But yeah, Sinclair. That's a one night stand. I'll see what's happening. This motherfucker, the doorman, that's a nah. He's creepy, he's weird, and I feel like sex with him would just be a situation of like, so are you gonna go first or am I gonna go first? Are you gonna make this move or am I gonna make this move? Like, he doesn't know what to do, and so sex with him would just be really long and awkward. Also, I don't know why, but like him being like twinkish, but like his shoulders are way too fucking wide. It's just really fucking, like, dude's got that old school yaoi triangle shaped body. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, get fucking cultured. Do some fucking research. But he's got that old school yaoi triangle body. And it really, really puts me off. Yeah, I gotta put him in a nah. It's just like, with nothing about him seems like it would be a pleasant experience. Not even for like a hookup or a one night stand or whatever. So I gotta put doorman. Why do I keep wanting to call him gatekeeper? I don't know why. I'm stupid as shit. Doorman's gotta be a nah. Venator on the next guy. Venator. That's a sexy, brutish, scarred, deep-voiced Irish man with deep devotion, and he smokes cigarettes. Motherfucker. That's Venator. That's my life is yours for most sweet. I love this man. I would do anything for this man. I want him to hurt me in the name of Christ. I love him. I love him to death. I love him dearly. The Irish accent alone, or I think it's not Irish, but I think it's actually technically Scottish. I don't know, but it works, and I love him. I love him so much. And he's so fucking fine. I love an older gentleman. I absolutely love. He's a silver fox, and I can't get enough of him. Venator is number one, and anybody who says elsewise is a dumb bitch with no taste. And I won't apologize for that strong opinion. Am I still recording? Okay, I'm still recording. I'm sorry. I have PTSD from this one time where I was trying to film something and I accidentally hit the stop recording thing and lost like 30 minutes worth of footage. I apologize. But Venator, he's a fine as fuck man. The sex with him would be good as fuck. He would absolutely crack you like nothing the fuck else. Hot as fuck man. 10 out of 10. Just the voice alone. Could listen to this man read a phone book. Could just listen to ASMR of him. Love him. Venator, 10 out of 10. That, like, he deserves what's higher. Like, this is not even My Life Is Yours for One Sweet Lay. Like, whatever's above that, I would die just to feel him touch me. I love this man. I love him so much. Honestly, Victor, this gotta be a nah, man. He's a corpse. He's a corpse. I don't fuck dead people. Yeah, he's attractive in the face, and he's, like, kind of built or whatever. But, like, he's all broody and sad or whatever, and I feel like the whole time up to y'all hooking up would just be him complaining about his life and be like, I'm so miserable and depressed, and I just don't know if I can go on. It would be like, dude, if I fuck you, will you just fucking smile and shut the fuck up? Like, it's pity pussy. It's pity pussy is what he's getting. Like, he's hot, but he's so fucking depressed. I'd just be like, bruh, if I throw my ass at you, will you shut the fuck up and smile for 2 fucking seconds, my man? And I'm not a necrophiliac. I don't fuck dead people. I ain't fucking no deadies. I'm sorry. So yeah, Victor's a nah man for me. He's hot, but he's dead and he's depressed. It's just boring as fuck. But that being said, depressed dudes do be having dick like crazy. Depressed, like, I bet Victor he's just swinging fucking donkey dick down there for real. But also, that's another thing. Man, I'm not that gay. I'm not looking for that 9-inch excavate my insides dick. I want that, like, 5 to 7 inches comfort dick. I want dick that I don't gotta worry about. I want fun dick. I want good dick. I can work with this dick. I don't want fucking plunge it inside me and rearrange the interior dick. I don't want that kind of dick. And that's the kind of dick that Victor probably has, and I want nothing to do with it. So yeah, Victor, that's a nah. Victor's a nah. Viscous, that's a hard pass. He sounds like a child. I don't know what age he's supposed to be canonically, but he sounds like a child. He acts like a child, and his body is just goop, which would probably be, like, sort of kind of pleasurable on a way, but, like, also I feel like, I don't know, Viscous is just, like, a hard pass. I get that like, the whole slime person thing is, like, a huge trope or fetish, whatever. I've just never, it doesn't turn me off, but it doesn't turn me on. It's always just been, like, I guess somebody's into it, kind of a thing for me. Now, Viscous is hard pass. Not hard pass. I'll put Viscous in nah. Just, like, nah. Yeah, he's just a nah. Like, yeah. Like, there's, like, a 5% chance that I'd be like, yeah, sure. But, yeah, just a nah from me, dog. And so we get to the last man. Warden. And that's going to be boyfriend material. I love he's tall, he's built, and he's got a mustache, and he's miserable. And specifically, he's the sort of silent miserable that I can get behind. Victor is an openly whiny kind of miserable, where you would say or do anything, any conversation with him will ultimately revolve around how miserable he is or how much he hates life or whatever. And Warden's is like that quiet passive misery where you sort of just like catch up on it passively through the conversation as you talk to him, but it isn't as like obvious, and he doesn't put his problems in your face. And I like that sort of withdrawn, quiet energy that he's got going on. I like the mustache he's got. Physically, he's hot and he's my top. And I feel like he would be like it would be this like sex with him would definitely be great because it would be him like, fuck me like you hate my guts. And that's what Warden would do because he's such like this he's this so emotionally withdrawn, emotionally repressed, miserable man that sex is his only outlet for putting out all of like this inner turmoil and rage. And that's chef's kiss kind of good. So I like, yeah, Warden, he does it for me in a lot of the same ways that Venator does it for me. But Venator has the Scottish or Irish accent, which puts him above Warden. But Warden is what's up. Warden is good. That's good dick right there. Also, you know, he's hairy as fuck underneath the suit, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, so yeah, that's me giving opinions no one asked for on the men of Deadlock as of have been released by August of 2026. I'm probably going to pass out the moment I stop recording. But yeah, I don't know. I just like, I've seen way too much for a game that not many people are talking about that still is in like a closed alpha or closed beta. I have seen too much porn of it to not put out my opinions of it. Because I got opinions and I need to make them known. Not that anybody like fucking asked or whatever, because I'm just a dumb fucking bitch. God, I'm stupid as shit. But yeah, that was just, I just make these videos. I have no intention or false belief that I'm gonna become like a popular YouTuber or whatever. These videos are purely for fun. So if you liked dumb shit like this, I'm your guy. So follow or subscribe. Or don't follow. I hate YouTubers when they like end every video with like follow or subscribe for more content. Like, bruh, shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna watch the video and skip past you the self-promotion shit. But yeah, this was just a video for fun. I was bored and got a little drunk and I was like, yeah, why the fuck not? It's fun. It's good shit. So yeah. Good afternoon or good morning or good day to everybody to whatever time you're watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good laugh. Have a good laugh. Dolly Parton just passed away, and that's depressing as shit. So, you know, R.I.P. But yeah, have a good laugh, and remember that life is short too. So enjoy it while you got it, and stop procrastinating on shit. Just do shit. Just go out there and do just do it, my man. Just fucking do it. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Fuck. Ugh. So, yeah. Peace out or deuces or whatever. This was just a fun, dumb video for fun. I hope you have a good laugh, everybody who watches this and actually made it to the end to listen to my dumbass rambling. Deuces, peace.